What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. You know, maybe I should call myself Mark Skywalker. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, you can't be a Skywalker. The Skywalkers weren't black. I'm not racist, but I'm just saying the Skywalkers weren't black. And you'd have a point. However, there is a school of thought to suggest that anybody can be a Skywalker. Yes, anyone. And that would explain why Rey was able to do what she did. She just picked up the name Skywalker like she saw it lying on the side of the road. She was like, "You're so cute, little Skywalker. I think I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you home, and you're gonna be mine, all mine, and I'm gonna hug you, and I'm gonna kiss you, and I'm gonna love you all the time." So anyway, that's what Rey did. She just appropriated the name, she took it, and made it her bitch. All right. So yeah, there's this article that actually supports the idea of anybody being a Skywalker. You know, I'm a Skywalker, she's a Skywalker, they're a Skywalker, we're some Skywalkers. Wouldn't you like to be a Skywalker too? All right, so anyway, the article that I'm talking about, I thought it was interesting enough to share. It's on screenrant.com, and it says here, Star Wars suggests that Qui-Gon Jinn was a Skywalker. Who knew? I tell you, the Force works in mysterious ways. If I were Anakin, I might have taken a paternity test. You never know. Sometimes it's not enough to just search your feelings and know that it's true, gentlemen. It says here, but before you sign that birth certificate, okay? You might want to, check that out. So anyway, Star Wars suggests Qui-Gon Jinn was a Skywalker. Star Wars, The Rise of Silly Putty, redefined what it means to be a Skywalker. And it seems the Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn should be considered one, by Thomas Bacon. No, I don't eat bacon, so we'll just call Thomas, with all due respect, Thomas Turkey Bacon. Okay, so it goes on. Star Wars has hinted that Qui-Gon Jinn should really be considered a Skywalker. Although not by blood, but by everything that matters, we love him just the same. Star Wars, The Rise of Silly Putty, extended the idea of what it truly means to be a Skywalker. In a key scene where Rey chose to adopt the surname, the idea to make Rey a Skywalker was planned back in 2014. Get the fuck out of here. Like, they might have been high when they suggested it, perhaps. When the Lucasfilm story group's Pablo Hidalgo explaining why he loved it. I like the idea that she's gonna be our Skywalker. But she's not a Skywalker. He observed. Oh, see, he's not... Okay, anyway. Then, for our purposes, the Skywalker is really a metaphor. It doesn't have to be something directly connected to blood. What'd he say? I don't know. There's a lot of lard in those lungs. This has profound implications for the entire Star Wars franchise. By this definition, a Skywalker is simply an agent of balance, sworn to stand against the darkness. Strangely, this suggests the Prime Jedi himself, the founder of the Jedi Order, should really be considered a Skywalker under this expanded definition. As subtly confirmed in the recent tie-in book, Secrets of the Jedi, calling Lord Callis, you gotta let me know if there's any truth to this. I don't know. They're telling me, but I don't know. I turn to certain people to tell me these things. Lord Callis, OG Star Wars, y'all are my peeps. Shout out to them. Go check out their channels. Give them a sub. They are no joke. If you want to know what's real and what's true with Star Wars, you go to them. As subtly confirmed in the recent tie-in book Secrets of the Jedi, the Prime Jedi serve the balance of the Force, not the light side. The Jedi Order subsequently lost their way and forgot the true importance of balance. Wow. You know what? There's an interesting comparison here, but I'm not going to make it right now. Secrets of the Jedi is an in-universe fact book written by Luke Skywalker before his death in Star Wars The Last Jedi. What? When did Luke have a chance to write Secrets of the Jedi? Is this true? Luke wrote Secrets of the Jedi? What? I can't name that tune. Okay, anyway. Secrets of the Jedi is an in-universe fact book written by Luke Skywalker before his death in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Amusingly enough, it includes a subtle hint Luke Skywalker was beginning to understand the legacy of the Force as well. His description of Qui-Gon Jinn suggests he considered the Jedi Master part of the same tradition, even though he had died in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Or The Phantom Menace. See, I messed up now. Before getting the chance to train Anakin. While he may not be a Skywalker by blood, Luke observes, Qui-Gon Jinn shares a deep connection to my family's history through the Jedi Order. Note his differentiation between Skywalkers by blood and by Force philosophy, which is the same one suggested by Hidalgo. That's kind of reaching. I think more of what he's talking about is that Qui-Gon, had he not taken Anakin, none of the Skywalker legacy would have happened. You know what I mean? So I think he's more making that connection than he's making that he actually has any type of metaphorical or whatever claim to the Skywalker name. I don't think that's where it's coming from. Plus, like I said, when did Luke, according to sequel trilogy lore, when did he have a chance to write a book about anything, considering the fact that who knows how long he was disillusioned and didn't even believe in the Jedi. So that's kind of weird to me that they said he wrote a book about, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, although Qui-Gon Jinn only appeared in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the Disney era has developed him into a fascinating, well-rounded character. He had a deep understanding of the balance of the Force and was aware that darkness and light were both needed. For all that's the case, he still believed the Jedi's duty was to stand against the darkness. Qui-Gon's familiarity with the ancient Jedi prophecies meant he alone understood he lived in the time of the Chosen One, explaining why he swiftly realized what Anakin Skywalker was when he encountered the boy on Tatooine. All this raises one interesting possibility. Although Anakin Skywalker was the only Chosen One, it is possible there's a servant of balance in every generation. If that's the case, then it has profound implications for future Star Wars stories. The franchise is about to explore the High Republic era, set 200 years before the events of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and there may well be a Skywalker of sorts there as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to call bullshit on this, guys. Alright, if you just want to have a protagonist and a hero, just say that's what it is. You can't lay claim to the name Skywalker. It just doesn't work that way, you know what I mean? And I think that, I don't know, it's an act of desperation, you know, trying to justify what Rey did at the end of The Rise of Silly Putty, which there can be no justification for. So if there is a possibility that we're going to null and void the sequel trilogy or make it part of some alternate timeline or universe, there's no need for all this crap. You know what I mean? Just stop. Just stop. I'm so tired of people who have no fucking knowledge of Star Wars. And look, I can admit I have limited knowledge of Star Wars. I've admitted it many times. I'm a fan of the movies. I love the movies. And I get into everything else secondary, you know, as far as books or TV shows and stuff like that. But my heart lies with the movies. All right. So I don't pretend to try to make all of the pieces fit. There are scholars out there, like I named before, who can do that much more effectively, you know, but you know, I suppose everybody is entitled to their opinion. You know, everyone is entitled to speculate and everything. I just find that this one is, it's quite a reach. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody just gets to be a Skywalker. I think that's one of the things we might have thought about when we first heard the title, The Rise of Skywalker. You know, one of the things I thought was that maybe it was going to be a new branch of the Jedi Order, the Skywalkers. You know, but then even I, at that point, was like, nah, that's kind of lame, you know? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Qui-Gon Jinn, do you think that he could be an honorary Skywalker? And what comes with being a Skywalker? Do you get, like, a really cool jacket, you know, like members only, you know, like Sergio Valente, uh-oh, Sergio, uh-oh, Sergio. No, they had jeans, right? They might have been jackets. I don't know. You got to be old school, guys. But anyway, what do you guys think about that? The concept that Qui-Gon Jinn could have been a Skywalker, that I could have been a Skywalker, you could have been a Skywalker. You know, it's like Spartacus, you know, we're all Skywalkers, I guess, you know, in our hearts. Everyone's a Skywalker in their own way. But anyway, get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. And as always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And when you do, please hit the notification bell. You can catch me on Twitter. That link will be in the pinned comment below. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. That's it for now. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.